I would going to turn the floor over to Robert Belliner, who is the president of CEO Ready. And I would like everybody to acknowledge Robert for his work with the Entrepreneurship Forum. Robert has put tireless amount of hours into helping coordinate this. Robert was on the early stages of the idea with the university, came to the university with the idea, and we've been working with him very closely. And so I'd like to acknowledge him, please, with a round of applause.
What's an entrepreneur? This is a definition that I came up with after scouring the net, and you can find, type it into Google and you'll get 20 different definitions. So I gathered all of them together, and this is what I came up with. And if anyone has a different definition, what do you think an entrepreneur is? Let us know. We'd like to hear it. A person who engages in activities pertaining to organizing, managing, and assuming the risk of a business endeavor. Kind of a lot of doublespeak, maybe, but it really demonstrates the point that an entrepreneur is a risk taker. And anytime you establish a startup business, there's a lot of risk involved. Organizing and managing. One of the main aspects of entrepreneur is to manage the assets of the corporation or company. And risk. Risk of a business endeavor. Risk could be financial risk. Could be risk of the business assets. I've never heard of sole proprietorship. Do you know what that is? All it is simply someone goes into business and we don't know what else to call them. We call them sole proprietorship. There's some problems with that. Anyone know the biggest problem with that? Liability, right. So we screw up pressing someone's pants, we might get a lawyer trying to sue us, if you remember that, for $1 million. If you're sole proprietorship, all your assets, your personal assets, are at stake. Another aspect of being a sole proprietorship is that although it doesn't provide any protection from personal liability, it's very simple to administer. There's really nothing to do because your business taxes flow through to your individual personal income taxes. It's very easy to manage. But the reason I don't have it listed up here is that I can't figure out why anyone would ever want to do that. Especially with today with the LLC, and most states these days have legislation that allows for a single member LLC. So if you're a startup, you're a single member, only person in the business, we have a single member LLC that will do the job. Great thing about the Michigan business tax, and for us small business, startup business owners, is that we have a threshold of $350,000. So why that's important is that it's a gross receipts tax. What happens if you don't take in gross receipts of over $350,000, Michigan business tax doesn't apply. Well, that's a good thing. I look at business planning, and the first thing I look at, and you can do this yourself with your business idea, is defining your business model. And what we mean by business model is we want to know who has the money, what's the money in their pockets, and how are you going to get it. No matter what, like that Senator Garcia mentioned earlier, is we're in business to make money at the end of the day. So with our business model, who has the money and how are we going to get it? And getting back to the competitive advantages, discuss that in a moment. The competitive advantage is going to be how do we proceed forward and have an advantage over our competition. There's different ways to do that, but that's one thing we're going to look at. And also something called a unique selling proposition. And again, going back to the handbook, those are just the 5 or 6 main areas of business planning. We have a class on it, so there's a lot more to it. But if you have any questions, you can check out the handbook, and you can check out CEOready.com. We've tried to put as much information as we can on business planning and formation, and we have links to other sources for Michigan entrepreneurs. A lot of good stuff there. So if you want to check that out, go ahead.
Is this presentation available online?
Yeah, it will be.
Okay.
It will be. We try to do that, yes. And if you have any further questions, you can ask me. And then what we'll do later in the afternoon is we'll pick up kind of from here and talk about marketing and Web 2.0 and kind of build from this. So thank you for your time. And Dave, are we going to lunch now?
No, we have Mark Kramer. One last presentation.
Okay. Mark, come on. Thank you.